Hey everybody, today is January 29th and it has been exactly 2 weeks since my last update. I'm really amazed at the growth of these plants. In 2 weeks they grew like crazy. Let me show you what they look like today. Here are my two Scotch bonnet, the chocolate Scotch bonnet. Check this out, it started to fruit today. I have one fruit right there. Can't wait to see what these will look like. And I have a ton of flowers that are coming out right there. Look at the size of these stalks, they're really sturdy. That's why I topped it right there and it shoots out into 3 branches. Here's the other one. This one's also flowering. Check this out. The flowers are blooming like crazy. You see in that one little node right there? There are 8 flowers in that one little section. And let me see if I can get a closer look. Look at that. Like a clump of them. So there are a total of 8 there. I'm sure a few are gonna fall off. So those are my two chocolate Scotch bonnet. Let me show you the rest of them. And look at these. I gave a bunch of my plants away. I'll show you a picture of what I gave away. I think I gave half of everything that I have to a friend. Check out my basil. This basil is, I cloned this basil from a basil at a restaurant. And it started to flower now. Look, it's just grown in this little mini kit. So I have a video on how to make this and how to grow in these. So if you want to check it out, look at the size of this basil. Initially, it started about this size. It's really tiny. And look at this now. All grown in this little container. Onto the peppers. I have 3 red habanero. My friend didn't want those because those are just too common. So I split them up into 3. I'm doing some tests again. I'll show you what I did. I used these 2 soup container. One is the little one and one is the tall one. So I poke a bunch of holes there. Eventually the roots are going to come out of there. Then I'm going to fill nutrients up to here so that it'll start growing like crazy once that happens. I put the other one, so I have a total of 3. Here's the other one. I made it just like the Scotch bonnet here with the feeding tube. This is just a straw. So those are my habanero. The other one that didn't get any hydroponic nutrients because I just split 3. As you can see there, it's smaller. So I'm feeding this hydroponic nutrients. This one's just regular soil so far. This one's also hydroponic nutrients. So as you can see the difference between the size of those things. This is new. I have my Fatalii. I started on the 19th. Look at the size of these things in just 2 weeks, and some of them are starting to bloom already. See that? Those are, and then my Rocoto there. But let me show you. Here is my caramel Bhut. Started on the 2nd. It's like almost 2 months, but look at the size of that thing. The Trinidad scorpion Kardi. Huge plant, and just look at the size of this thing. So again, let me show you what I did. You see those roots there? That's why I feed the nutrients. As you keep feeding this, they grow more and more roots to try to get more nutrients, and that's why they grow like crazy. I'm gonna cut these off pretty soon. Top it off because I'm running out of space. This is the peach Kongo. Look at that. There's flowers already. I'm gonna cut this down and try some things. I'm gonna try to clone some of these and also maybe do some grafting. I'm gonna try to get one pepper tree to produce 2 kinds of different fruits. I don't know how that's gonna go, but if it's successful, I'm gonna make a video of it. And this one is Bonda Ma Jacques. And there's my Reaper. The Reaper's doing okay. The Reaper are like one of the coolest looking plant out of some of these because It has like purple veins. It just looked really, really cool. Here's a chocolate Moruga. That one's also pretty cool looking. Another Bonda Ma Jacques. Sim Pot Infinity. I only have one orange hab left, and look what I'm testing. So I'm cutting all the leaves off. You see those side shoots right there? I tried this last year and it worked really well, and I'm doing this again. So cut all the leaves off on the side and it's gonna start growing from the bottom up like crazy. In a few days I'm gonna top these up. It's already blooming too. Aji Habanero. That thing is really tall and skinny. I have 3 Carolina Reapers. I'm gonna do more testing with those. My Bahamian Ghoat, as you see in the previous video, it was really small. I decided to split them into 2. That's another one. And my White Devil's Tail, which Scott gave me, starting to pick up right there. And look at the lettuce. Somehow the seed of lettuce just fell in there and it started to grow. Then my MOA Scotch Bonnet. Finally, this thing is starting to grow. Look at this. I grew this in November, and now it's only that size. So I gave the other one away. I almost forgot about this guy. Remember the last video I showed you what I did to the chocolate Moruga? There's already growth progress. It was really tiny when I put it in here. It's doing really well. So in a few weeks you're gonna see that it's gonna outgrow some of those in the back there. So those are all I have. In the next video you're probably gonna see a bunch of these cut down to about half. But anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to let me know.